Close your eyes, my little dreamer, and feel the soft, warm quiet of a brand new morning. In her cozy chicken coop, Clucky the hen awoke with a happy flutter in her heart, like a tiny butterfly gently stretching its wings. Yesterday's adventure to the big water, with its endless blue and kind dolphins, still shimmered in her memory like a beautiful, calming dream. The rooster's morning song was a soft, melodious call, a gentle invitation to another day filled with peaceful wonders. Clucky stretched her little wings, feeling the last traces of sleep drift away. A soft, contented cluck escaped her beak. She felt wonderfully rested, eager for the quiet joy each new day brought. As she stepped out into the fresh, dewy air, her heart was filled with a gentle anticipation. She loved her familiar farm, but after the big water, she felt a soft nudge of curiosity to explore its less trodden paths. Today, she decided, she would venture to the other side of the farm, a place she hadn't explored much, where the pastures stretched out differently and whispered of new, gentle secrets. She set off, her little feet softly patting on the cool, damp earth. The sun, still low in the sky, painted long, sleepy shadows that danced gently over the rolling green hills. The air was sweet with the scent of wildflowers and fresh grass, a comforting perfume that filled her lungs. As she walked, she listened to the soft rustling of leaves in the nearby trees, a peaceful symphony of nature. The little birds, perched in the leafy branches, chirped their morning greetings. "Good morning, Clucky. A beautiful day for an adventure, isn't it?" they sang, their voices like tiny, happy bells. Clucky clucked back, sharing her joyful anticipation. "It is indeed. I'm going to explore new parts of the farm today." The birds nodded their tiny heads, understanding the quiet thrill of discovery. Clucky walked a little further than usual, past the familiar fields, until she noticed the land began to change. The grass grew a little taller, a bit more lush, and she could hear the gentle trickle of water that wasn't quite the stream she knew. She came to a small pond, its surface like a perfect mirror reflecting the soft blue sky. And there, near the pond's edge, she saw a new creature she had never met before. It was a creature with soft, brownish fur, a calm, broad face, and eyes that held a gentle, peaceful gaze. It was much larger than Clucky, but its movements were slow and deliberate, radiating an air of quiet serenity. This creature, a capybara, seemed to carry the very essence of tranquility in its slow blinks and peaceful demeanor. Clucky paused, a little unsure but mostly curious, drawn by the creature's calm aura. The creature noticed her, and its calm eyes blinked slowly, without a hint of surprise, as if it had been expecting a friend. "Hello," the creature murmured, its voice soft and low, like the gentle rustle of tall grass, filled with a deep sense of calm. "My name is Capy. I am new here, having traveled from a land far away, a place of wide rivers and warm sunshine. But this farm feels like a very peaceful home now, a quiet haven." Clucky's heart filled with warmth. "Hello, Capy," she clucked softly. "My name is Clucky. It is wonderful to meet you. This is a lovely farm, isn't it?" Capy nodded its calm head. "It is indeed. The water here is cool, and the grass is sweet. I enjoy the quiet life and the gentle company." Clucky felt an instant connection to Capy's gentle nature and its peaceful presence. "I was just setting out to explore the other side of the farm," Clucky explained, her voice a soft invitation. "Would you like to join me? It's always nicer to explore with a friend." Capy's eyes seemed to light up with a quiet joy, a soft ripple of happiness in its calm expression. "I would like that very much, Clucky," Capy said. "I am still learning about this wonderful place, and it would be a joy to discover it with you." And so, a new, gentle friendship began, as Clucky and Capy spent the rest of that day exploring the quiet areas near the pond, sharing peaceful moments and getting to know each other. They spoke of the quiet joys of the farm, of the sunshine and the cool water, and the simple beauty of a calm day. As evening softly drew near, Clucky and Capy bid each other good night, both feeling a gentle happiness about their new friendship, eager for more adventures tomorrow. The very next morning, after a night filled with peaceful dreams of new friends and farm discoveries, Clucky and Capy met by the calm pond, their hearts filled with excitement. The sun was warm and kind, casting a soft golden glow over the fields, and a gentle breeze whispered through the tall grass. Today, Clucky clucked softly, "Let's go to the really big open pasture, where I sometimes hear very deep, soft sounds." Capy nodded, its calm eyes bright with anticipation, ready for the adventure. They walked together, their steps quiet and harmonious, a new pair of friends exploring the world side by side. They walked past fields of sweet clover and over a gentle, sloping hill. As they reached the crest, they saw them. In the vast green pasture, under the warm sun, were the cows, big, gentle creatures, their coats a mix of soft browns, whites, and blacks, like patchwork quilts spread across the land. They moved slowly, peacefully, their large eyes blinking calmly as they chewed on the sweet, green grass. Their presence filled the air with a deep, comforting sense of tranquility, like a soft, peaceful hum. Clucky and Capy approached slowly, respectfully, feeling a quiet awe for these large, kind beings. One cow, with a beautiful white patch over its eye, lifted its head and let out a soft, low moo, a sound that rumbled gently through the air, like distant thunder on a warm summer day, a welcoming greeting. "Hello, dear cows," Clucky clucked, feeling a little small next to them but full of warmth and politeness. Capy simply offered a soft, peaceful gaze, its presence radiating calm. The cow blinked its large eyes. "Hello, little ones," it murmured, its voice as slow and deep as a flowing river. "Welcome to our pasture. The grass is very sweet today, and the sun feels lovely." Another cow, its tail swishing gently, added, "We spend our days enjoying the sun, the soft grass, and the quiet company of each other. It is a very peaceful life, full of simple joys." Clucky and Capy asked about their favorite spots for sunbathing and the tastiest patches of clover, learning about the subtle differences in the grass and the best places to rest. The cows shared their simple joys, explaining how the morning dew made the grass taste extra special, and how they loved to rest in the cool shade of the big oak tree when the sun was high in the sky. Clucky and Capy spent the rest of the day simply observing the cows' peaceful existence, feeling the calmness of the pasture settle into their own hearts, like soft, quiet music. They noticed how the cows moved with such grace despite their size, and how their slow chewing sounded like a gentle, rhythmic song of contentment. As evening approached, casting long, gentle shadows, they bid the cows a soft farewell, promising to visit again soon. They walked back to their respective homes, their hearts full of the deep, gentle peace and newfound understanding they had found with their new cow friends. The following morning, after another night of sweet, undisturbed sleep filled with dreams of calm pastures and gentle mooing, Clucky and Capy were eager to continue their explorations. The farm felt like a book with many unopened pages, each promising a new, gentle story. "Today," suggested Capy, its eyes calm and bright, "I heard some interesting sounds, like little bells tinkling very far away, coming from the hill with the rocky patches. Shall we explore that way?" Clucky agreed, her little feet already twitching with anticipation, and they set off, their steps light and harmonious, guided by the cheerful, distant sounds. The path to the rocky hill was a bit steeper than yesterday's, winding through patches of hardy wildflowers that clung resiliently to the stones, their bright colors a cheerful welcome. As they reached the higher ground, the tinkling sounds grew clearer, and they saw them. A small group of goats, with their neat little beards and sometimes curly horns, were playfully hopping from one rock to another. Their movements were nimble and quick, but always graceful, like tiny dancers on the hillside. Their baa sounds were short and cheerful, like little bursts of happy energy. echoing softly in the fresh morning air. They nibbled on the leaves of bushes that grew in surprising places, their eyes bright with curiosity and intelligence, always looking for the next gentle adventure. One goat, with soft gray fur and bright, intelligent eyes, spotted Clucky and Capey. It gave a friendly baa and gracefully leaped onto a flat stone, looking down at them with a welcoming gaze. "Hello, dear goats," Clucky clucked, delighted by their lively yet always gentle spirit. Capey offered its calm gaze, appreciating their agility and cheerful disposition. "Hello, little hen and peaceful friend," chirped the gray goat, its voice lively and friendly. "Welcome to our rocky playground. We love to climb and explore the highest points, where the views are wonderful and the leaves are crisp and delicious." Another goat, a little one with soft brown fur and very short horns, came closer, its voice a soft bleat. "We also love to balance on the narrowest paths. It's a fun game, a gentle challenge, and we never fall." Clucky and Capey asked about the best climbing spots and the sweetest leaves that grew among the rocks. The goats happily shared stories of their gentle adventures on the hills, showing them how they could balance on surprisingly thin ledges with great care and how they loved the taste of certain fragrant herbs that grew hidden between the stones. Clucky watched in gentle amazement, her little head tilting, while Capey observed with its usual quiet appreciation, finding peace even in their playful energy. They spent the rest of the day observing the goats' playful yet always gentle movements, learning about their love for heights and their nimble steps, feeling the light, happy energy of their new friends. They even tried to gently mimic some of the goats' smaller hops, giggling softly as they did. As the sun began to dip, casting long, soft shadows that stretched across the hills, they bid the goats a cheerful farewell, their hearts filled with the light, joyful energy of their new friends. They returned to their homes, feeling a gentle sense of accomplishment from exploring new heights and making new, cheerful connections. On the third morning of their shared explorations, a soft, misty dew covered the farm, making everything look magical and soft, like a dream still clinging to the world. Clucky and Capey met, feeling a quiet excitement for their final planned exploration of this other side of the farm. Today, Clucky suggested, her voice a soft murmur, "Let's visit the very softest field, where the ground feels like a cloud. I can almost feel the softness from here." Capey, always calm and ready for a new gentle experience, agreed with a soft nod. They walked through the gentle mist, which slowly lifted as the sun rose higher, painting the sky with soft, pearly hues, revealing a beautiful, wide field that seemed to glow with an inner light. And there they were, the sheep, fluffy, white, and wonderfully soft, like living clouds resting peacefully on the lush green grass. They moved slowly, peacefully, their baas even softer and more comforting than the goats' lively bleats, sounding like gentle whispers in the quiet air. Their wool looked incredibly warm and inviting, like the softest blankets. They grazed quietly, occasionally bumping into each other with gentle nudges, never a harsh move. One sheep, with the fluffiest wool Clucky had ever seen, its eyes like dark, peaceful buttons, looked up as they approached. It gave a soft, sleepy baa of welcome, a sound full of calm. "Hello, dear sheep," Clucky clucked, her voice almost a whisper, so as not to disturb their profound peace. Capey offered its calm, friendly gaze, radiating its usual serenity. "Hello, little hen and calm friend," the fluffy sheep murmured, its voice soft and comforting, like the gentle hum of a lullaby that helps you sleep. "Welcome to our soft field. We spend our days eating the sweetest grass and keeping warm in our beautiful wool. It is a very cozy life, full of quiet contentment." Another sheep, nestled close to its friend, its eyes half closed in comfort, added, "We love to huddle together when the air is cool. It makes us feel so safe and wonderfully warm, like a big, soft family." Clucky, filled with gentle wonder and a soft longing for such softness, cautiously reached out a wing and softly touched the sheep's wool. It was even softer than she had imagined, like touching a real fluffy cloud. Capy, with its broad, calm face, gently nuzzled its nose into the soft fleece, feeling its warmth and comfort. Clucky and Capy spent the rest of the day simply sitting near the sheep, feeling the profound calm that radiated from them. They learned about the comforting warmth of their wool, the gentle rhythm of their grazing, and the quiet joy of being part of a soft, peaceful flock. The sheep seemed to emit a soft, tranquil energy that made everyone around them feel incredibly relaxed, as if time itself had slowed down to a gentle lullaby. They even noticed how the sheep moved in gentle harmony, like a flowing river of wool across the field. As the sun began its gentle descent, painting the sky with soft, sleepy colors of peach and lilac, Clucky and Capy felt a deep sense of peaceful contentment, a quiet happiness that filled their hearts. They bid the sheep a soft farewell, their hearts full of the quiet, comforting presence of their new friends. They knew they would carry the feeling of that softness and peace with them, like a hidden treasure. The following morning, with their hearts filled with the warmth of past adventures, Clucky and Capy decided to explore an even quieter part of the other side of the farm. Today, Clucky clucked softly, "Let's walk towards those distant, grand trees. I've always wondered who lives there." Capy nodded, its calm presence a comforting companion. As they walked through fields of wildflowers, the ground felt firm and soft beneath their feet. Soon, they came to a large, fenced area, and from within, they heard soft, rhythmic sounds, like gentle breezes sighing. There, standing tall and majestic, were the horses. Their coats were sleek and gleaming, some like polished chestnuts, others like dark velvet, and some as white as fresh snow. Their manes and tails flowed like silken ribbons in the gentle breeze. Their large, intelligent eyes held a deep wisdom and calm. They moved with an incredible grace, their powerful legs stepping lightly, making the ground barely tremble. One beautiful horse, with a mane like spun gold, lowered its head and gave a soft, gentle whinny, a sound like a quiet sigh of welcome. "Hello, noble horses," Clucky clucked, feeling a sense of deep respect for these magnificent creatures. Capy, with its serene gaze, simply watched, absorbing their peaceful energy. The golden-maned horse murmured, its voice surprisingly soft and deep, like the distant drum of hooves on soft earth. "Hello, little friends. Welcome to our peaceful pasture. We spend our days feeling the sun on our backs, the wind in our manes, and the freedom of open spaces. Life here is about calm strength and gentle movement." Another horse, a dark brown one, gently nudged a blade of grass with its nose. "We carry the spirit of the wind in our steps, and the calm of the earth in our hearts. Every gallop is a joy, every quiet moment a blessing." Clucky and Capy asked about their favorite places to run and how they kept their coats so shiny. The horses shared wisdom about the freshest water springs and the feeling of the wind during a gentle trot. Clucky learned about the powerful yet graceful way they moved, and Capy found kinship in their quiet dignity. They spent the entire day in the horses' calm presence, feeling the grounding energy of these powerful yet gentle beings. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with fiery, sleepy colors, Clucky and Capy bid the horses a respectful farewell, their hearts filled with newfound admiration for strength and grace. The next morning, after dreaming of galloping through sunlit fields, Clucky and Capy decided to visit a part of the farm that was closer to the farmhouses, but still held new mysteries. "I've heard some playful barks and a happy wagging sound from that direction," Clucky told Capy. "Perhaps we'll meet someone new there." Capy, always ready for a new gentle encounter, agreed. As they approached, the sounds grew clearer, and soon, a friendly, medium-sized dog with floppy ears and a wagging tail bounded towards them. This was Barnaby, the farmer's kind and cheerful dog. Barnaby was known for his gentle nature and his love for soft pats and happy greetings. He stopped a few feet away, his tail wagging like a happy pendulum, and gave a soft, inviting woof. "Hello there, little ones," Barnaby panted happily, his voice raspy but kind. "Welcome to my part of the farm. Are you enjoying your walk?" Clucky clucked a cheerful, "Hello, Barnaby," and Capey offered its calm, unwavering gaze. "We are exploring the other side of the farm," Clucky explained, "and making many new friends." Barnaby wagged his tail even faster. "Oh, that's wonderful. This whole farm is full of lovely smells and exciting, gentle discoveries. I love to explore every corner, finding the softest patches of grass for a nap, and making sure everyone is safe and happy." Clucky and Capey asked Barnaby about his favorite spots for sniffing interesting scents and his most peaceful napping places. Barnaby happily shared his insights, describing the most fragrant wildflowers and the warmest patches of sun. He told them about his daily rounds, how he watched over the farm animals, always making sure everyone was calm and well. Clucky learned about the joy of loyal companionship and the importance of looking out for others, while Capey appreciated Barnaby's boundless, gentle enthusiasm. They spent a delightful afternoon with Barnaby, sharing quiet moments and listening to his soft barks of contentment. As the day drew to a close, they bid Barnaby a fond farewell, promising to join him on his farm patrols again soon. As Clucky and Capey walked back to their respective homes, the farm felt even more wonderful, filled with new friends and new understanding. They had explored the other side more deeply, met the gentle cows, the playful goats, the soft, comforting sheep, the noble horses, and the cheerful Barnaby. Each day had brought a new, gentle discovery. Clucky's heart swelled with happiness, a soft, warm glow. "Oh, Capey," she clucked softly, "our explorations were truly wonderful. I feel like I know the farm so much better now, and we have made such kind friends. Every corner holds a special story." Capey nodded its calm head, its eyes reflecting the peaceful sunset. "Indeed, Clucky, every day with you is a gentle discovery. This farm holds many peaceful secrets, and we have uncovered them together, one peaceful step at a time. The world is full of such quiet, good things." When Clucky arrived back at the chicken coop, she was bubbling with quiet joy. Her hen friends gathered around, eager to hear about her latest adventures. Clucky, her voice filled with gentle excitement, told them all about the vast pastures, the calm cows, the playful goats on the rocky hills, the incredibly soft sheep, the majestic horses, and the kind, cheerful Barnaby. She spoke of Capey, her new gentle friend, who had explored alongside her, sharing all these wonderful sights and sounds. The other hens listened with wide, curious eyes, imagining all the new gentle creatures and peaceful places. They clucked with delight, dreaming of their own future explorations, and feeling a warm sense of connection to their expanded farm family. And so, as the stars began to twinkle like tiny, sleepy eyes in the darkening sky, and the gentle moon cast its soft glow over the sleeping farm, Clucky and her friends nestled into their cozy nests. Their hearts were filled not only with the peaceful memories of the day's discoveries and new friendships, but also with the sweet anticipation of more gentle wonders. Each little hen drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, their dreams filled with rolling green hills, gentle farm animals, and the warmth of shared adventures and an ever-growing circle of kind friends. Good night, my sweet little one. Sleep well.